our destination workshop, and this would be our last session for the first module, and then we will come back on September with other destination. And today we would happy to introduce also our friends and also colleagues from the area, from Peru, Ami, Carla, and also Jean also join us today for the call to present their destination. And I would like to share my appreciation to all of them because they also calling during their night time. So we have trials are different, and let's see. We're waiting until 10:15 for our Vietnamese and Indochina times, and then 10 to 10:15 p.m. for them to start the destination.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. Good morning to everybody. And we are very happy to give you this presentation. We are very excited. Indeed, I have been to Vietnam before, but like a tourist. So this is our first presentation for Vietnam agents.
So for today's call, we also have our agent in Myanmar and Cambodia as well. Some of our sales leaders from Indochina, Indonesia, Singapore, Thailand also join us for today's call to have a look, and then they will share the information, or maybe they will contact your team also to present to their markets as well and the agent as well.
Okay, great. Welcome to everybody to this presentation. Just give me a minute to do the presentation. Just a minute, please.
Yeah, just make everything be ready, and then we will start it in 3-minute time. So during we waiting for some participants also to join us for today's calls, because it's very special. Normally we do 3 p.m. our time. Today we make a little bit earlier for everyone, and then let we stay in the call a little bit to waiting for the participant and also to be ready. And just to remind and also thank you for you all once again for all the contribution and also sharing with us for last 6 weeks. We already go into 7 regions with travel destination workshop and more than 122 locking, not counting for today. So we already accomplished on the 11 destination workshop session. And today we're going to the South America, where Army and her team also to present to you all. And let's back again in middle of September, where we will go to mostly Central Europe, and also through session for UK, Scotland, Iceland, as well. We go to Balkans for another country, as well Iberia with Spain and Portugal. Another session to share for all who based in Ho Chi Minh City and also who are on the tour leader who would like to join and sharing the destination, also the topic from tour leader team. So we have the experienced tour leader team together every Saturday in Garden Coffee from Mr. Thân Hồng Hà, the very experienced tour leader, and he and the team will sharing to you on the other destination as well. The tour leader leading to experience. Also, we also see here some of the very experienced tour leaders to join us, include Anh Hà, Anh Larry Long, and also some of the team would also very excited to sharing to you for all the destination.
Penasaran gue sih ini bikin Amerika Selatan tapi nggak tahu operatornya siapa. Si Vietnam, Uni Vietnam.
Yeah, Renita. Okay, so I stop sharing my shares now, and also Army, I hand over to you to sharing for the destination.
Kim, can you let Carla share the presentation?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. I'll make you co-host to share the presentation. So just go ahead, please. Hi, Carla. Can you share the screens once again?
Yes. Hi
Okay.
everybody. Just give me a second. I'll be right away. Okay. Are you able to see the presentation?
Not yet. Can you click share screen and also choosing the file to open?
Yes, it's already open. Just hold on a second. I have access, right? Hello?
We still cannot see your screen.
No. Let me see. One second. Let me try one again.
Yeah, you click share screens and then you're choosing the file.
Okay.
There.
It's already open. Just, I have access, right? Is it?
No, no, Carlita.
No.
No,
Because
creo que tu cámara está apagada.
No, it's on. It's on. No. Let me see. One second. No, anything because I have it. I have the presentation in my screen.
Yeah. Could you please click share screen and then you click on the file that you would like to share and then okay. So we can see together.
I don't know. No, it's not possible to see that because I have it here with me.
Carlita, pásamela.
A ver, hold on.
Carla.
Okay, now.
Yes.
Ready.
Yeah.
Ready.
Carla. 1 second, please.
I think it's the internet that it's quite slow.
Yeah, Jean, you can start to play the presentation. Yeah.
Carla, si no seguimos con la de Jan.
¿Ahí pueden verla?
Sí.
Yeah.
Sí, empiezo. Okay. Hello, everybody, again. And, well, my name... Pásala, Jan, pásala mejor. Yeah. Okay, we are the leader DMC in South America. Our main office is located in Peru. And we have branch offices in Ecuador, Brazil, Chile, Argentina, and Bolivia. So we can cover all this region and provide the services, the land services, and also the air tickets if you need it. Next. Well, to explain you about our company, we have our strong force is in our operation. We control our operations 24 hours, 7 days. So we have very well-trained guides. We have a crisis management plan. So in case we have a problem like in March that we have the government close the borders, we immediately evacuate all the passengers and change the itinerary and send them to their home. So was a perfect operation all the time. And we don't have any complaint about that situation. Also, we have our own transportation fleet. All of our services provide Wi-Fi service, and our transportation don't have more than 4 or 5 years old. Besides, we have our 24 hours emergency department who supervise all the services for our passengers. So every day we have the control and the constant supervision of all the land services. Also, we have a marketing and sales department who have a commitment to answer your request in less than 24 hours. So if we grow, you grow. We have competitive rates and conditions for you. For example, now we have plenty of flexibility to book with us and do the reservations. And also we offer many kind of experiences, like if you have luxury passengers, we have a special brand designed for them, which is Infinity. Also for our adventure passengers, we have another brand, which is Live. Also, we can provide services for MICE, meetings and incentive groups. Well, we have plenty of experience designed custom itineraries for FITs or groups. And well, indeed, we have 42 years in the market, leading in South America right now. And we constantly innovate our IT department, so we can provide you apps like South America Visuals to download high resolution pictures, and also our South America Academy to start and learn about our destinations like Brazil, Argentina, or Peru. Next, please. Well, so I prepared this special for the Southeast Asia, which is Vietnam, Myanmar, Cambodia, and yes, okay, all of you need a visa to enter to Argentina, Brazil, Peru. You can request the visa to Bolivia upon arrival to Peru. It's very easy, and you don't need visa to Chile or Ecuador. The main language that we speak in South America is Spanish, but all the this is a very popular country. Many of the population speak English, so you don't have any problems to buy something in the restaurants or shops, or asking for something in the hotels. In South America, we have a highland region, which is Peru and Bolivia. And well, we always recommend to have light meals one day before to go to these places to acclimatize you better to the high altitude. Next, please. So now I want to talk about Peru. Lima is the main city of Peru, and we have a modern and also a colonial area. This city is located next to the Pacific Ocean, and it works very well like a hub between the other countries. So Lima is located This one in this picture, you can see the colonial area in Lima, while Lima in 15th century was conquered by the Spanish, and they call it the City of the Kings. Well, also in the other pictures, you can see the modern area. Lima counts with beautiful museums, restaurants, and we offer very good gastronomy. Next, please. Well, also, as Lima is a modern city, you have you can find 5-star hotels like Hilton, Belmont, Marriott, Sheraton, and also you have plenty of options in 4- and 3-star hotels. Very well located in Miraflores area, which is the touristic area and also the modern area of the city, with a lot of shopping in the surroundings. Next, please. So the next city and the highlight of the trip to South America is Cusco. Cusco is a colonial city. This city is very particular and very important in the history because this city was the Spanish, when the Spanish conquered Peru, they built their houses and their church over the Inca walls. So the Incas was the millennial culture that was born in Peru. Cusco is located by 1 hour away from Lima by flight, so you can see all these beautiful places like archaeological sites, like Sacsayhuaman. Also, you have the colonial area, like in the main square. All the city have a lot of narrow streets, which are really beautiful. And also this city, as it is located in the highlands, you can find these animals in the surroundings. Next, please. So in Cusco, because it is a very touristic place, you have 5, 4, and 3-star hotels, like Belmont, Palacio Las Arenas, Marriott, and luxury collection hotels. Also, this is a vibrant city, so you can shop around every corner and also have fancy shops, stores. It is very nice, the wool and the silver, jewelry silver that these stores offer to the tourists. Next, please. Yeah.
Yes, it's the Circuit Valley.
Okay,
you can see it?
Now, yes. So now we are in the Sacred Valley, which is 1 hour away from Cusco by car. And you can find these beautiful landscapes now. For example, this is Moray, which is an agricultural terrace where the Incas work the land. So this is an incredible place. These ones are really giant. Also, you have other places in Sacred Valley, like, please, next. So the other highlights in Sacred Valley are Mara's salt mine, Ollantaytambo, which is a archaeological site also, Chincheros, which is a local town, that combine the Inca architecture and also the where the people used to dress like the ancient times, and also Miss Minay community, which is a local community where we give all our support to improve the quality of their life. Next, please. So, well, in Sacred Valley, you can find also beautiful hotels and spas, like Belmont, Rio Sagrado, Tambo del Inca, Luxury Collection. All of these places are surrounded by mountains. So the atmosphere of these places are really stunning and comfortable for all our passengers. And the most important thing is that you are 2 hours away to our next highlight. Please, next. So then, after this short visit in the Sacred Valley, the next morning you can take a train to go to Machu Picchu. There are two ways to go to Machu Picchu, and one is by train. We have different kind of service, let's say, like our backpacker service and also the Vista Dome services, which is the standard service. And this train have beautiful and panoramic windows to see the landscape and all the route. And also you have the premium service, which is the Haram Bingan service. During our standard service, you can see this kind of show, which it is a folklore show with dancers and people inviting to the tourists to enjoy the party. And well, also the second way to go to Machu Picchu is by walking, and it lasts between 4 to 8 days. But I recommend always this trail to our adventure passengers. Next, please. Okay, so this is the highlight of your trip in Peru. This is Machu Picchu. This Asian city is incredible. Nobody knows right until now how the Incas built this city over the top of the mountain. So this is the lost city of the Incas, indeed. You can cover all this place in 2 hours approximately, and you will do by walking. In case you are worried about if you have to walk a lot or if this tour demand a lot of hard activity, you don't have to be worried about that because it is a very easy walk. And in case if your passengers are quite older, they can see, we have a panoramic view where the passengers can sit and see all the landscape. Next, please. Okay, also many passengers want more time to visit the Citadel. You can discover this place only in 1 day. However, many passengers decide to spend more time in Machu Picchu. For this reason, you have many hotels there, like Belmont Sanctuary Lodge, which is the highest quality of hotel because they have a preferred location. This hotel is located next to the Machu Picchu Citadel. Also, you have other options like Sumac Hotel or Incaterra Machu Picchu Pueblo, which is a local brand, but offer premium service to all our customers. Next, please. Well, also, many passengers decide to spend one more night in Cusco to walk to this mountain, which is Huayna Picchu, and have this beautiful view in front of Machu Picchu Citadel. So this one is for more adventure passengers. And we have, well, the government, because this is a very small place, the government only allow 200 people per day during the morning. So we need to buy the entrance in advance, like 3 or 4 months in advance. Next, please. Well, then you can visit, after Cusco, you can visit Puno. Puno is located in the south of Cusco, so you can take a bus to go there. It lasts 8 hours, or if you want to avoid this trip, which is indeed really beautiful because you can see many archaeological sites in all the route, and the landscape is very beautiful. You can also take a flight, and it lasts less than 30 minutes. So this place is very beautiful because this is the highest lake, the highest navigable lake in the world. This is Titicaca. This is the Lake Titicaca, and well, this one is the kind of view that you can see. The most important place in this city is Euros Island, which is in the big picture where the people are. This island is very important because the local people built this island with totora reeds. So now I want to talk about Brazil, which is the highlight for everybody in South America. Well, the most important place and well-known for everybody is Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro is the land of carnival and football, the caipirinhas. This is a cosmopolitan city, so you can never sleep in that place. The Christ Redeemer is the highlight of this trip. You can combine this highlight with Sugarloaf, which is in front, and you can go by cable ride, and you have the opportunity to see all the landscape. And also, well, if you have interest groups or maybe incentive groups, this is the perfect place to visit because they have many hotels along the beach, very well located with the capacity to receive groups like 500 people or more. Indeed, we received many incentive groups from India last year, like 8 or 9 groups, and everything was perfect with these groups. The passengers were very satisfied. Also, well, next, please. Also, we have many hotels in Rio de Janeiro, like Fairmont Copacabana, Fasano, Belmont Copacabana Palace, which is a really beautiful hotel located in front of Copacabana Beach. And well, the architecture of this place is really, really beautiful. Next, please. So the other highlight of the trip in South America is Iguazu. Iguazu is the natural wonder in South America. These falls have the 50% of these falls belong to Brazil, and the other 50% belong to Argentina. So these two countries combine both places. And if you ask me about which side is more beautiful, in my opinion, well, Brazil has a beautiful view of the falls, and you can feel in your face the spirit of the water. For that reason, for me, is one of the most incredible experience that you can have in that place. Well, also you have many beautiful hotels like Belmont das Cataratas and Bourbon Cataratas, between others, but I want to let you know that Belmont das Cataratas have a preferred location because this hotel is inside of the national park of Iguazu. So for that reason, this hotel is really expensive, but you can see from that hotel all the view from the falls. Next. Besides, for your information, Argentina's side have beautiful hotels too. So you have Gran Meliá or Loy Iguazu or Mercure in that area. Next. So now Carla will present Argentina and the other countries in South America.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Carla. And well, let's continue with Argentina. Okay, but before you start, please, if you have any questions, please feel free to write that cat the Q&A box, please. So Ami, Jan, or me can answer to all your doubts. Okay, so we have Buenos Aires. It's Argentina's capital city. It's known as the European capital city in South America. Okay, it has like a lot of influence of the French and the Italians that arrived to this city on the early 90s. Next, please. Okay, so we have in this picture is part of the city tour in the main square. We have San Telmo, La Boca, Recoleta, Madero, which are the places of the city.
Hi, Carla.
Yes.
Carla, sorry for interrupt. Sorry, we cannot hear you clearly. Can you have the speakerphone a little bit slow to speak more clearly?
Is it better now?
Not really. I think maybe the internet connection there. So maybe can you please try one again?
Again, okay, since the beginning. Yeah, please, can you go to the first slide, please? Let's begin in this slide. So I was telling you in the beginning, my name is Carla, so let's continue with Argentina. And if you have any questions, please feel free to write in the Q&A chat. And okay, about Buenos Aires, it's known as the European capital city in South America. It has a lot of influence from the French and the Italian who arrived on the early 90s. Okay, so the main attractions here are San Telmo, La Boca, which is a neighborhood which is very colorful. And we have Recoleta, Palermo, that can be visited during the city tour. Here we have some pictures of Buenos Aires at night. It's amazing, as you can see. Well, and if you are in Buenos Aires, you have to go at least at one tango show. And if you want to feel like very, very Argentinian, you can take a tango lesson. Next, please. Okay, in Buenos Aires, you can find plenty of hotel options. We have also international chains like Hyatt and the Four Seasons. Next, please. Okay, so now we fly to Calafate, which is like 3 hours away from Buenos Aires. Next, please. We have the Puerto Moreno glacier. As you can see in the picture, is the highlight of this place. And here you can do some trekking, like very soft trekking. You can take a cruise excursion that takes you around the Puerto Moreno glacier. And well, the best season to visit this place is from May to September. But to be honest, last year we went with Ami to El Calafate on April, and it was pretty good because it was less crowded. So we have all the pictures only for us. So please bear in mind that. So here we have some pictures of Perito Moreno. And about the accommodation, we have 5, 4, and 3 stars hotels as well. And if you prefer to take a different option, you can take the Macapá cruise. And that takes you around the glaciers, and it has a duration of 2 nights. Next, please. So now we continue with Chile. Next, please. We'll go first to the Easter Island, which is very well known for the moais, which are the statues that you see there. And well, here you will have beaches, volcanoes, and it's like it's an island, to be honest. It's a part of the Polynesia. And please remember that this place has a very the main event is on February. So if you want to attend to this festival, please remember to book with more than 1 year in advance. Okay. We have here some hotels. Next, please. It's like kind of lodge, you see, like a beach lodge. Next, please, Jen. Okay, and then we continue with the Chile and Patagonia. You can combine Chile and Patagonia with the Argentina and Patagonia. For example, this is a picture of the Torres del Paine Horn. It's the highlight of this place. And here you can do some activities like trekking, cruise expeditions, hiking. And to be honest, I'm not a sporty person at all, but I was able to do the trekking that they offered me. And they have 3 different levels, like soft, medium, and the top one. So don't worry. And here we have some hotels, Lago Grey, and the last one is Explora. And this place, the Torres del Paine sector, is quite expensive, but if you are looking for a cheaper option, you can find accommodation at Puerto Varas or Puerto Natales, which are not so close to Torres del Paine sector. Okay, and if you have any question about the Patagonia, Chile Patagonia, please let us know because it's quite confused. And then we continue to Ecuador. Here's a picture of the boat. Next, please.
Carlita, pégate el micrófono.
Es que no tengo. Now, can you hear me better? Now it's better. It's better. Can you hear me? Okay. So now we have Quito. Quito is located in the highlands. It's not so high as Cusco. And Quito's highlight is the Half of the War monument. Okay,
Carlita.
next, please. Dime.
Sigo yo porque no se te escucha. Dame un segundo.
No. Okay.
Sorry, but our internet connection is not so good, so I will follow with this presentation. So the hotels in Quito are Swiss Hotel, Marriott, Cartagena. We have different kind of hotels. We have like the modern hotels like Swiss Hotel and Marriott, and also we have boutique hotels like Casa Gangotena, which is a colonial house, very modern inside, but outside the architecture is totally Spanish. Next, please. So the highlight in in Ecuador is the Galapagos Islands. So to go to this place, you need to take a flight from Quito or Guayaquil and to visit this place. This one is one of the most beautiful natural places in South America because you have very endemic animals like iguana or giant turtles or sea lions and penguins. So you have 2 different ways to visit that place. One is by cruise. We have different services like 5 like for luxury passengers and for premium passengers. And then you have the option to do a hopping island tour, to visit some islands, stay there a couple of nights, and then take a boat to visit the other island and do the excursions. So now we are, I am talk about Bolivia. Bolivia is a country which is located in the middle of South America, in the south of Peru, and it's very easy to combine Peru with Bolivia. The most beautiful place in Bolivia is Uyuni Salt Flats. And this place during the rainy season is like be in the heaven. The mirror effect is really beautiful and stunning, and you can take a lot of pictures there. You will love that destinations. So the activities are in SUV excursions, trekkings, stargazing during the night, and you can do some picnics, lunch picnics, and drink some wine in that place. The dry season is April and December, and rainy season is between January and March. For your safety, the activity of the SUV is only for 4 passengers. We always give the option to operate only with 3 passengers, and that the roads are, well, our transportation is very well prepared to cover all this region. Please, next. So, well, Uyuni, it is a small city in Bolivia, so we don't have 5 or 4-star hotels. We have more like lodges in that place and small boutique hotels like Palacio de Sal, but you should know that this place, all this hotel is made of salt. So this is a very unique place to sleep in that place. Next, please. And if you have luxury passengers, also we can offer you these luxury domes like this. This is a real different experience, to live different experience in Bolivia. This one is in the north of Salar, so you can sleep in that place and you will find all the facilities inside of the domes. Next, please. Well, I know that many passengers from Asia are really concerned about the kind of the food that we provide to our customers, and I want to let you know that we can provide all these kind of foods like Chinese food, Thai, Korean, or Japanese. Indeed, our first market, it is China. From Asia is China, then is Japan. And also we have clients in Thailand or Korea and Taiwan. Our local food is, for example, in Peru and Ecuador is seafood, and in Brazil and Argentina, the local food is based on beef. And well, in Chile, you can find more wines and lamb, which is really, well, indeed, the gastronomy in South America is really good, and we can offer different kind of meals to our passengers. Next, please.
It's my turn. Okay, Amy, it's my turn.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Giancarlo, and I will talk about the biosecurity protocols that we have developed in our in Peru, no, for the COVID. So first of all, I want to talk why we have a protocol. The objective of our protocol is to provide health and safety guidelines to our staff and travelers. Our operational team has designed this protocol following the international guidelines and local authorities' requirements. Please note that this protocol will continue growing, and we are going to add things here and there, and of course we will appreciate your feedback. And when do we apply this protocol? We will apply it before, during, and after the development of our operation while the COVID-19 pandemic. Please note that this private protocol was the main base of 3 pillars that are the social distancing, the personal protection equipment, and the hygiene. Well, talking about the keeping the social out on tours, keeping the social distancing on tours. Our field staff, that's our, for example, guides, tour leaders, and reps, will keep social distancing during the development of tours. We recommend distance between the guide and the client of 1 meter or 3.3 feet at least. Of course, this is what we will recommend, but several tourist attractions will have their social distancing protocols. Just to set an example, it has been announced that for Machu Picchu, each group will be composed for 1 guide and 7 passengers maximum, and the social distancing between each group will be about 20 meters. For example, we estimate that will be like 75 passengers visiting Machu Picchu per hour, meaning that there will be like 700 visitors during the day. Well, I will talk about also the consideration before the operation for on-field staff, and also about the hygiene and personal protection equipment. The hygiene consideration that we will apply before, during, and after the tour will be as follows. First, guides, tour leaders, and reps must not present any COVID-19 symptoms, such as fever, sore throat, cough, or any other indicated by the local authorities. Second, another consideration is not having been in contact with people that have tested positive for COVID. The third one, wash hands before leaving a place. Also, it's good to, we have to wash our hands when we arrive at the place where our staff will start their service. Wear a disposable mask or one that complies with the recommendation of the World Health Organization. This will be used during the entire time of the service. To avoid the use of accessories such as jewelry, caps, watches, etc. This sounds a little bit exaggerated, but it is important to at least reduce the use of this object that can carry the disease. At the beginning and by the end of the service, control of the temperature must be self-applied. In case you present any symptom, it must be reported at the office, and then the person should seek the required medical assistance. Wear the right type of clothes to provide a tour service. We will apply any requirement that the local authority recommend, bringing a safety operation. Our field staff will use public or private transportation that complies with the safety measures recommended by the local authorities. In case any passenger on field staff start to feel ill or present COVID symptoms, it must be reported immediately to the office to activate our crisis management plan. And at the end, before the service, our guides will coordinate and inspect the supplier that will provide a service to the group and make sure that they complete with our security protocols. Well, at the end of the service, the tour guide and the tour leader will fill out the service report. That is the one that is appearing here also in the presentation. And the purpose of this, to fill out this form, is to collect information and let us know if any incident occurred during the operation. Note that this short version of the protocol is that one that I am presenting, but if you require a full detailed protocol, please let us know and we will share it with you. Well, I want to talk about our exclusive primary emergency assistance program that it offers guests an immediate attention service in case of illness or any discomfort while traveling. That's what we call silver assistance. Something that you should know is that this assistance is already included in all our programs with no additional cost. And this covers up to $4,000 non-deductible. It covers also 2 medical assistants visit at the hotel, medical consultation by video call 24/7, prescription medicine up to $400, emergency hospitalization up to $1,000, medical transfer up to $1,800 within the country, and emergency dental up to $200. Also, something that is very, very nice is that in case of any client get infected of COVID-19, our assistance will cover the treatment up to $1,000. As you can see, this assistance this assistance almost cover the totality of a minor accident or minor disease. Well, now I will want to talk about a sample itinerary and give you the information how we will combine, in this case, 3 countries in South America. No? Well, I will first talk about that we use Brazil as a hub, also Rio or Sao Paulo, especially for Asian clients. Why? Because in this case, Rio and Brazil have a very good, Rio or Sao Paulo have a very good connectivity. Usually our clients from Singapore, Indonesia, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Vietnam arrive to South America through Rio de Janeiro or Sao Paulo with flights operated by Emirates. That's why in this presentation, we are using Brazil's in the first point. The day number 1 in Rio, well, as you can see, the flight, well, there's nothing to explain there, no, too much to explain there. Why? Because the flight usually arrive in Rio late evening. So this day, we don't have much to explain. Transfer, there's only a transfer, dinner, and the rest of it, you have to rest at your hotel and overnighting to Rio. The second day is the day where you will have the majority of the visits or the excursions. We will have the half-day Christ Redeemer, or Cristo Redentor, or Cristo del Corcovado. Corcovado is the name of the mountain where the Christ is located. And also after that, or after lunch, we will visit the Sugar Loaf or Pound de Azúcar, where our clients will travel until the top of the mountain by a cable car. This is the picture of the cable car that you will find here, also at the left. No, and you will discover beautiful views of the Guanabara Bay, the Nitero Bridge, and the Corcovado Mountain. And in the evening, we will have dinner and then enjoy the samba show in Jinga Tropical. with these beautiful girls in the picture. Something that you need to remember is that this show only operates Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays. So no Mondays and Wednesdays. Well, we are going now to the day 3 that also is in Rio. And this day 3, we will discover the city of Rio, in which we will able to visit the cathedral, the Olympic Wall. This is the cathedral, and this is the Olympic Wall. And this one here in this picture is the Celaron Stairs. And the rest of the day, the clients will enjoy free time on the beach. On day 4, this is the view of Copacabana Beach. Okay, so now is day 4. Well, day 4, on this day, we will fly from Rio to Iguazu. Arrive at Iguazu, transfer to the hotel, and we will visit the Brazilian side of the fall. The passengers, one second here, we are flying to Iguazu. And this is a picture from the side from the Brazilian side of the falls. The passenger will be able to hike the most important trail on the park and enjoy the impressive view of the waterfalls. The rest of the day, they will rest at the hotel. That is all for day 4. Oh, sorry. After to do the Brazilian side, there are some optional tours that you can do. For example, this is the picture of the Macuco Safari. Also, you can go to the bird park. Also, this is also in the Brazilian side of the falls. And the other one, this photo over here, is from the helicopter ride. Okay, now day number 5. This day, you will enjoy a tour of the other side, in the other side of the fall, the Argentinian side. Please remember that this day we must cross the border and pass through immigration. After the tour, we will return to Brazilian side, and transfer to the airport to board your flight to Lima, Peru. Well, you will arrive to Lima and rest at your hotel. Please remember that the flight Iguazu-Lima arrived very late at night, almost midnight. We have the overnight in Lima. This is the overnight in Lima. And day 6, after a good night rest also, we will start to discover the beautiful city of Lima, the colonial part and also the modern part of Lima. In the afternoon, you can enjoy any of these optional tours that I will tell you here. This is a photo of the Larco Museum. That is a very important museum in Lima. And these are the optional tours. The first optional tour that we have is the Magic Water Circuit. Well, in general, this tour is about seeing different type of water fountain, be part of a music and light show. But also we have another interesting tour, optional tour in Lima, that is to visit the artistic and bohemian Barrancos district. As I said, Barranco is a beautiful district of Lima that looks like it is standing in time. Why? Because you can enjoy the view of its old casonas and streets. A casona is like a summer house. In old times, Barranco was a kind of resort. That's why also we are still seeing or watching these casonas or summer houses in Barranco. It's beautiful, very colorful too. Well, that's it for the day 6 in Lima, and we are passing to day 7. That is the trip from Lima to Cusco. Well, wake up and board your flight to Cusco City. One recommendation as soon as you get to Cusco or you arrive to Cusco is please do not hesitate, take it easy, and enjoy the city tour in Cusco and the near ruins. One second, I want to put a picture of Cusco. So after the city tour of Cusco, we will rest a little bit, and for dinner we have 2 choices. The first choice is to have dinner at the hotel, and the other choice is to have a dinner show with Peruvian customs and local dances. And after that is to return to your hotel and overnight in Cusco. This picture here is Sacsayhuamán. That is a temple, or was a temple of the Incas, during the Spanish conquer, was used as a fortress because of the shapes of the walls, as you can see there. No, looks more like a fortress than a temple. Well, we are going to pass to day 8. The day 8. Well, for this day we have 2 choices too. We have the full day treasures Sacred Valley. This tour visit this place that is Moray. Also we visit Miss Minay community. These Chincheros. The photo here is Chincheros and Ollantaytambo Fortes. This is Chincheros. This picture is Chincheros Church and the Chincheros archaeological site. Well, the second choice is the full day authentic Sacred Valley that visit this place that is Chincheros archaeological site. We have a weaving demonstration, and also we visit the Ollantaytambo Fortress like in the first excursion, the treasure of the Sacred Valley. This is the weaving demonstration. So this is all for day 8, and we pass to day 9, the Sacred Valley and Machu Picchu. So we go from Sacred Valley to Machu Picchu, and as Ami said, we are going by train. So finally, the most awaited day of the trip have started, the day where we visit the impressive citadel of Machu Picchu. This day, we will start with a transfer to the train station. Please note that to reach Machu Picchu, first you must take a train to Aguascalientes, and then a shuttle bus to Machu Picchu, up to the mountain. Then we have the full day Machu Picchu on the field, and after the full day Machu Picchu, we return to Cusco by train, or actually you can return first to Sacred Valley by train and then transfer to Cusco by car. It's a little bit faster and a little bit more comfortable than going from Aguascalientes to Cusco direct by train. Well, we arrived to the city of Cusco and we have the overnight in Cusco this day. So we sleep in Cusco this day again, the number 9, sorry. Well, day number 10, we are going to travel by plane from Cusco to Buenos Aires. To Cusco from Cusco to Buenos Aires, but via Lima. So this the flight. Well, you will departure from Cusco at more or less 8 a.m. and you will arrive Buenos Aires like 5 p.m. So practical, you are flying during all day there, no? So this day will depart from, transfer, we will arrive to Buenos Aires and then transfer to the hotel and, overnight in Buenos Aires too, that day, the number 10. Well, we pass to day 11, that is where we have the city tour in Buenos Aires. We visit, the highlights in Buenos Aires are La Recoleta, that is a cemetery, Palermo, that is a district, very nice district in Buenos Aires, Plaza de Mayo, that is like the government palace, Puerto Madero, that they are one of the most, we can say rich districts also in Buenos Aires. This is Buenos Aires, and also this picture here is the neighborhood of La Boca. The neighborhood of La Boca is well known because here is the location of the, we can see that the most famous sport or football team in South America, that is Boca Junior. Well, after the city tour, we can do some optional tour. If you are more person who likes nature, I suggest to do the Tigre Delta. That is the picture that we're seeing here. So we are going to the port and then we take up a boat that will navigate through the Silver River, El Río de la Plata, where the Argentinians call this river, and going to the Delta, the Delta Tigre in Buenos Aires. And after that, we will return to Buenos Aires by car. It's very nice, also the navigation, and you can take very nice pictures also while you are navigating the river. But if you are more a person or more a passenger that like shopping, also we have a optional tour. There is a shopping tour that mainly we will visit the Calle Florida, where all the boutiques are located there, and you can buy accessories made of leather. No, in Argentina, in Buenos Aires, they have a very good leather and very good meat also. With the leather, they make boots, jackets, and purses. Very, very nice ones also there, no? And after this, we have the dinner and tango show. This is a picture of the dinner tango show at La Ventana. That is one place, you know. Although we have several places where they performance this traditional dance in Buenos Aires, that is the tango. We have La Ventana, we have Rojo, Los Angelitos too. No, we have plenty of them. We asleep in Buenos Aires that day, the 11th day, and the day number 12 is where we end in Buenos Aires there. Now we go to the international departure. Actually, the day number 12, you can extend your stay here in South America, and you can combine this with the extension to Calafate, and after Calafate you can go to Chile, to the Patagonia Chilena, no, and you can combine with many places in South America too. Okay, so Ami.
Hello.
Yeah, I finished.
Okay, so well, I hope that you really like this presentation, and please, if you have any request, you can contact to Kwani.
So thank you once again, Ami, Carla, and Twins for your updates and also presentation. For Asian who would love to gain more knowledge or maybe get itineraries, and also if you have any requirement, please feel free to send out to our sales team to contact and also get back to you. And after this one, I also sent out to you the presentation for more detail and information. So during this period, we would love to hearing from you. If you have any question or maybe any concern, would love to know or deep dive to understand, please send out to the chat box, so that's our team will respond to you. Okay, we got the first question from Larry Long as well. We also got the response. So if any question, please unmute yourselves, or maybe please write out in the chat box, please.
So I have a question from Larry, who asked about if it is safe to travel to all the destinations. Well, South America, it is have many places to discover. However, as you are part of one passenger in a group, or maybe like FITs, we will inform you where you can go, where you can walk. Obviously, I always suggest to all our passengers that they should stay inside of the touristic area, and they can walk to all these safety places. However, our experience is that all the passengers from Asia travel in a group usually. So when they visit South America, they have all the day really busy doing some excursions, going to the restaurants and go to the dinners or shows. So all the time they are, we take care about our passengers. So they have a guide with them. So we don't have this kind of problems about security. And about if it is easy to exchange American dollars to local currency, yes, it is easy. In all the hotels, you can exchange money, and also in some countries, there are some exchange house, so there is no problem at all, and the local guide always help and assist to our passengers. Local guides stay with the tour leader all the time. When we have groups and the groups need that guide stay in the same hotels of our passengers, yes, we can provide one guide if you want for all the tour. However, it is very expensive. So in our experience, it is our regulations for guides let that we provide the services with a local guide per each city. So you, for example, if you are in Rio de Janeiro, you will have one local guide, and if you have to travel to Iguazu, this local guide from Rio de Janeiro will leave you at the airport, will assist you with the to get board to the airplane, and then another guide will receive you in will meet you in Iguazu. So we need to change of guides in each city.
Hi, Ami. I also think that the Asian also would like to know where is the border in South America are still remain closed or open for Southeast Asia countries and Southeast Asia citizens.
Sorry, I don't understand the question, and I can
I
hear you.
mean, for the COVID-19, those countries still open or remain closed?
Okay, so well, at this moment, all South America is closed. They have the governments have closed the borders, so we don't have international flights. However, the plan is that we will open the borders in October. So we have a very detailed protocol to share with you about all the measures that we have taken in each city and each country, according with the law in each country also, and some measures that we think that are that let our passengers travel in a safety way.
Okay. So we also got a question regarding to the visa. So for the visa, we also present on very first page on the visa requirement and visa on arrival. Maybe we can share the screen later on for her.
Yes, the visa in some countries, you don't need visa like Chile or Ecuador. And for Peru, Brazil, Argentina, you will need a visa. However, we can assist you with the papers, with the hotel letters and the confirmation booking for you. We can assist you because it takes some time, but always we do this service for you.
Okay, may I ask if any else have any questions so we can respond to you for today's session as well? Otherwise, just let me remind you for the destination expert certificates where we go through our destination, and do not forget to getting our questionnaire and also to complete 80% of the answer to receive our destination certificate. After today's session, we're also looking forward so maybe one by one, and we're looking for the most correct and also soonest answer to be the winner. And we will deliver is a Starbucks coffee to the agent or person in charge who is winning the prize. Hi, Ami, are you there?
Hello. Okay. How you can get to Machu Picchu?
So we have the first answer.
It is true. Yes. Yes. Well, by train.
By train, correct.
Thuy Hang.
Congratulations, Thuy Hang, for the winners of the first question.
Yes.
Okay.
The second question is, what kind of food is most popular in Argentina and Brazil?
The popular food.
Well,
so you accept the answer? Chinese, Thai, Korean, and Japan?
Well, yes, beef is. Yes.
Ah, you mean beef?
It's the same winner, yes.
Okay. So we come in with the third question.
Okay, the third question is, when is the rainy season in Bolivia?
January to March. Is this correct?
Yes, 1, 2, 3. Yes, from January to March.
Also, congratulations our winner for today's session as well. And I would like to say thank you, Ami, Trin, and also Carla for your presentation, and also stay very late with us. It's now 11:30 from your time. So thank you so much. And for participants who joining our last 10th workshop, we looking forward to seeing you soon in September. And before we end in today's session, I just give you a poll whether you would like to joining for our Kunitamla destination workshop when we're back in September, whether you prefer on every Tuesday, every Thursday, or maybe twice a week at currently, or maybe you don't need anymore. So just give me a vote so that we can understand, and also we would like to arrange for our workshop when we're back on mid of September. And those who would like to have any answers or any itineraries and also presentation, please contact to our sales team to have their own presentation from last trail workshop, and we're looking forward to seeing you soon in September. Good luck for your summer season, and we wish you all the best. Thank you once again, Ami, Trin, and also Carla.
Thank you.